What's up, YouTube? For tonight, we have a 4-arm team. Okay, this one's a really decent battle. I got this one on my last live stream, and I thought it was definitely a good one to cover. If you've got any theme teams you think are pretty cool, leave them below in the comment section. As usual, the highest thumbs up comment will be the winner. Okay, also if you like this sort of thing, feel free to drop a like on the video too. Alright, so there's some really cool Pokemon, well, really interesting Pokemon that were on this team, and I don't normally use most of them too, so to come out with sort of like some different sets of them was a bit of a challenge too, and it was fun. Okay, so we got a Typhlosion start, and I thought it was best to start off with my Machamp. Okay, so this was a Assault Vest Machamp. I normally run a Choice Spam set on this one, so it's a little bit different from what I normally do. Okay, so we got a burn there, unfortunately, from Love. I was half expecting an eruption. Okay, so I get my Dynamic Punch off, does a fair whack of damage to Typhlosion in there. Probably like another one of them will probably do taking it out. Okay, so Typhlosion gets past the confusion, and it's going to Lava Plume me again there. Yeah, probably like another one may be able to take me out. I knock off the item, and I see it's actually a Choice Scarf. Okay. So, one more Lava Plume and I'm pretty much dead here. Typhlosion is going to go for it again, but it hits itself in confusion, which is good. I'll just go for the Power Up Punch here just to finish it off and get a buff in my attack. I guess better than probably going for like a Dynamic Punch again. And I'm burned already, so I guess I might be able to get like a priority attack off. I've got Polar Punch on this thing too. Okay, so we've got the Salamence coming out. That's going to drop my attack back to where it was before. Okay, so I go for Dynamic Punch here because I want to get like a confusion. Just a confusion art, really. That's all I wanted. Salamence is going to go for the Dragon Dance. It could have probably just taken me out there, but I guess it's making use of that that burn. Okay, so Salamence is confused now. I've got one more attack left, and I'm going to actually faint here. Okay, so Mega Salamence, well, now Mega Salamence is going to take me out with pretty much whatever attack it's got. I just Bullet Punch there, just a tiny bit of damage, doesn't really make a difference, but I guess it's something better than nothing. Okay, so it's going to go for the Declaw. That's most certainly going to take me out. Okay, so I thought, well, since they're using a Mega, I might as well throw out a Mega too. Just, yeah, save at the moment because I do not use Megas hardly at all, especially Mega Metagross. Okay, so I'm going to Mega Roll straight off the bat here too. This set is definitely not what you're thinking. It's a special set, literally special. Okay, so Mega Mence is going to go for the Earthquake there. I barely hang on there, and I'm able to get the Icy Wind off here, which is great because I know that's going to definitely take Mega Salamence out there. So that was awesome, getting rid of that thing. It had the Dragon Dance up too, so it was pretty scary. Okay, so that's out of the way. Out comes the Licky. So I thought, well, this could be like a special set, so I went for Psyshock to hit it like physically instead, and it takes it rather well. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's got like max health or something, or max defense. Anyway, so Metagross is down, but it was awesome taking out that Salamence. Okay, so into Ledion. Ledion was really good this battle, so I'm going to go for the Infestation on Licky there, just trapping it in. It actually Dragon Tails me out of there, so that sucks. There's nothing I can really do there. Just have to see what comes in. Okay, so it's my Cofagrigus. Now I was thinking, well, he probably won't go for Dragon Tail again. It's going to go for Knockoff first. It actually gets the Mummy ability from Cofagrigus. So I thought, well, what should I do here? Let's go for the Nasty Plot. Okay, so I'm going to boost my special attack. Okay, so I've got Dark Pulse on this set. This is a sweeping Cofagrigus, not like it's different to like the tanky one. So I do get a fair bit of damage there on Licky, but I'm going to get phased out there by the Dragon Tail. Okay, so into my Barbaracle. Now this is not obviously a Shell Smash one. This is a Choice Banded Barbaracle, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to take that out there, and unfortunately Mummy gets spread to my Barbaracles. I'm like, oh crap. But I got rid of it, which is important. Okay, so out comes the Nidoqueen. So the obvious Earth power here was very obvious, and I've got no like EVs and speed at all, so Ledion was my best bet here. I actually sped this part up because it was quite long. Okay, so Nidoking is going to Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave me there. I'm going to lock the Nidoking in with Infestation there. I can't use Toxic or anything, and I get taunted, so I'm not able to use like Roost if I want to get my health back. So I've got Drain Punch here on my Ledion, so I thought, well, that's my best move I can possibly do at the moment. Nidoking is going to set up Stealth Rocks, which also isn't very good for my Ledion, so I'm going to be taking a lot of damage there. Okay, so it's going to continue spamming Sludge Wave against me. I've got quite a lot of those Infestation Drain Punches up now. They're really actually starting to stack up there. You know, and I'm taking those Sludge Waves really, really well due to my nice high special defense. Okay, so I outspeed there, and the taunt wears off. That crits me there, which sort of sucks. Now Nidoking finally actually swaps out here and straight into the Articuno. I was half expecting the swap there, but I didn't want to over-predict with the Toxic, you know, unless I got critted by Sludge Wave again or whatnot. Anyways, Articuno is going to come in, and I just Infestation, so that's pretty good. I was like, oh, that's alright, that's going to get rid of that annoying leftovers and such. I was expecting like a, you know, like an Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, Hurricane, one of those type of moves there. And I thought, well, I can always go for a Toxic here. I'll probably live one of them like quite badly, but it throws up a Substitute Doll there instead and blocks my Toxic, which really sucks. Now I'm pretty much useless against the thing. Well, I can still use like I can still use Drain Punch, but yeah, I know I'm going to be taking, you know, a lot of damage for its other moves. Okay, so Hurricane misses there, which is nice. I just go for Drain Punch there, trying to break this freaking Substitute. That obviously isn't going to break it, so I was like, it's probably going to take like another 2 or 3 to break this thing, and I need to take it out. So this Articuno was a big problem to try and get past. Okay, now I was thinking, should I just let Ledion die, or should I swap something else in? I thought, well, let's try and do a swap here. I'm going to try something. Okay, so into Cofagrigus again. Take a little bit of damage there from the Stealth Rock. Hurricane misses again, which is really, really nice there, so I'm able to get almost a free swap in there, just minus the Stealth Rock damage. Okay, so here I'm like, well, I need to take this out, but I need to be a little bit, like, you know, faster. So I went for the Trick Room here. I just lived the Freeze Dry, which is really, really good there, so I'm able to get that Trick Room off now. Okay, so previously, before I hit it with Drain Punch, so I knew it was going to be weakened at the Substitute. I was going to be weakened already. So this was my Nasty Plot Sweeper, as I mentioned. I've also got Ominous Wind on here, so it's pretty cool. If you get a boost on it, so it gets, you know, crazy damage, and it gets nice and bulky and a bit faster too. Okay, so finally I got rid of the Substitute, but at the cost I had to get rid of Cofagrigus there. But that's, you know, how it was. Okay, so I got 3 pokes left, and they have 3 pokes left. So we're starting to get down to the latter parts of this battle. So, the only thing I knew that could scare Articuno off remotely was my Barbaracle. So I was thinking, you know, should I lock myself into Sky? I'm real tired. Excuse me, guys. Should I lock myself into the Yawn? The Razor Shell, but I decided to go for Stone Edge just in case it stayed in for some weird reason, which it didn't. But that does a lot of damage there to Rampardos. I'm pretty happy with that one. So definitely thinking Earthquake here will definitely like take me out for sure. So I have to swap into Ledion there, even though I'm going to take like a crap load of damage from Stealth Rock. That was my best swap in here. Okay, now I'm going to go for Drain Punch. Half expecting, well, the only thing that's probably going to hit me with will be Stone Edge or Head Smash, one of those 2 moves there, unless it's got like one of the elemental punches. Okay, so it's going to go for the Head Smash there. That's going to most certainly take me out there. It would have taken me if I was like full health. That's fine. Ledion's down. Did a really nice job there. The Recall, however, is going to take Rampardos out, so that's pretty good. So that's another Pokemon down, and we're both down to our last 2 Pokemon. Okay, so this was pretty important here. You know, who to swap out? I thought Nidoqueen would definitely come out before the Articuno. Okay, so Stealth Rock gets rid of my Sturdy, which is really bad there. Nidoqueen is going to go for Earth Power against Graveler there. I just hang on 20 health. I was like, woo! I'm able to get a Bulldoze off there, but unfortunately Bulldoze doesn't quite kill. I ran Bulldoze over Earthquake as this was like a utility Graveler, so I thought that would be more handy. Unfortunately, that actually triggers a weakness policy. I'm like, oh man, and it's going to obviously outspeed me there and take me out with a second Earth Power there. Alright, so I'm down to my last Pokemon being my Barbaracle here. So I'm like, well, since I'm choice banned, I'm going to have to lock myself into something good. Like Razor Shell may not be able to take the Articuno out in one shot, so I have to go for Stone Edge here. Okay, which I do, and that takes the Nidoqueen out with that crit. Okay, that's that out the way. Now we got Articuno, last Pokemon. Alright, so I'm thinking, well, I'm quite low on PP. I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, excuse me, I'm quite tired. I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to live a freeze dry. I did whack all my EVs in health and attack, but even so, its special defense is rather garbage. Okay, so Articuno is going to continue to set up substitute dolls, waiting for me to miss with Stone Edge there. Okay, so it's going to continue doing that. I didn't have too much, I didn't have a lot of PP left here too, so I was like, oh, here we go. I'm going to lose to PP. This is really going to piss me off. Okay, or it's going to miss, and they're going to get a free substitute, then they've got a free substitute up, and they can just, attack free there. Okay, so they continue to set up a substitute here. Stone Edge hits again, so I think I got 3 in a row now, so I was like, whoa, this is awesome. Okay, so that breaks the final substitute, or nearly final substitute. So I'm guessing with that lefty's recovery, they've got about one more substitute. They won't be able to do one after this. So, okay, so finally the last substitute is going up here. I've got no more moves left, unfortunately, so that really sucks. I'm locked into have to go for Struggle here. Struggle does take out the sub, which is nice, but at the cost of taking like a lot of health recoil to me. Okay, so Articuno has to use an attack this turn or heal, and it chooses to heal. So it's like, okay, I've got one last chance of being able to take this thing out, even though I've got Struggle. Like, I need a critical hit here, so I've got no moves left, and I'm using Struggle. Okay, it doesn't quite, it doesn't do enough damage. I definitely need a critical hit there to take Articuno out. So I'm at a low enough amount of health here for Articuno just to finish me off with the freeze dry. And obviously that's going to be super effective. But damn, that was a really nice battle with the pokes I was using. I used some crazy ass teams there. Some sets and teams, and God, probably my favorite Pokemon there most certainly was the special Metagross. That was my favorite, and Ledion there, they were very, very handy in this battle. But that's about all, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Peace out.